With all 30 NBA Team City jerseys being officially revealed for the upcoming season, now it's time to judge. Some teams caught their first win of the year, while others... But with that, here's our top 10 best City jerseys for the 2020-21 season. So alright, let's get it. Coming in at number 10 is the Philadelphia Sixers. Now the Sixers media department did us dirty, extra hyping up the Iverson era black jerseys, and then they came out with some Christmas lights looking unis. I'll admit I was salty, I liked the Iverson era black jerseys, and this wasn't it. But it took me a few days, and now seeing them in 2K, I really like these, man. Kinda stole the Nugget style, but I love the fact that Boathouse Row is on it, and the trust the process initials buried in the design. And Philly has a black jersey again, so that's a win. At 9 is the Memphis Grizzlies. Since they can't keep last year's City Edition jerseys, this is probably the best thing they could have come up with other than throwing a grizzly on the front or something. The black and white is a win as the Grizzlies are celebrating the life of singer-songwriter Isaac Hayes and the legacy of Stack Records, with these beauties labeled Memphis Soul City Edition jerseys. Next is the Miami Heat. The Heat struck gold with their Vice jerseys a few years back, and it seems all of their jerseys since has been a variation of that, which is fine if it's not broke, why switch it? Next up is the Cleveland Cavaliers. A lot of people made fun of Cleveland City jerseys mainly because the lettering looks like a ransom note, but I like it. And they're wearing black from a team that actually had black jerseys before is good stuff, and the red and yellow, the wine and gold trim puts it all together. The Cavs have a few other color schemes they could have tapped into from their history, but this definitely isn't bad. They're way better than the other black with the C in the middle in my opinion. The court is ugly though, gray? Nah. At 6 is the Phoenix Suns. These aren't the Charles Barkley era Suns jerseys, but these are the best ones the Suns have had so far. They started with too much purple, then last year was just the Purple's Low Suns jerseys, but in black. So they finally added a little creativity to theirs. Having their nickname Valley of the Sun on the front and a pixelated sunset using the team's color scheme is great. Some people will say it looks like Minecraft, but I like it. I did see somebody say that's why the Suns traded Oubre. That's so wrong. Now we got the Brooklyn Nets. Brooklyn be going for it with their city jerseys as they have been honoring former Brooklyn residents in their designs. Now I will say this would have looked better using the black from their road jerseys, but I think designs like this are needed when your color scheme is just black and white. Now we got the San Antonio Spurs. About time San Antonio made a Fire City jersey. Think they're the only team who could have made camo born. When I think of the Spurs in the 90s, I remember the stripe color scheme on their logo. But I was surprised they never used it on their jerseys until now. It looks great. Old school David Robinson, Avery Johnson days. I was this close to saying Avery Bradley. At 3, we got the Indiana Pacers. The most consistent thing about the Pacers jerseys since I've been watching basketball is I've always loved their yellow uniforms because of how rare yellow unis are. My second favorite was the blue pinstripes back when those teams battled the Ben Wallace Pistons and Reggie Miller was running around all the off-ball screens. When they removed the pinstripes, they instantly turned ugly. But it's great to see them bring these back out. Oh yeah, their current jerseys are ugly too. Next, we got the Golden State Warriors. I will say the Warriors always come correct with their city jerseys. I don't even like this team, but the black and yellow joints, oh man, those are cool. It's a good look throwing Oakland a bone, putting them on the jersey after leaving, but they also play into the nostalgia of the Warriors before 80% of the fan base showed up, as they rep the Mike Dunleavy, Troy Murphy, Jason Richardson era Warriors teams. This update gives one of the best teams in the league an updated version to one of their most famous throwbacks. And coming in at number 1 on our top 10 list is the Charlotte Hornets. The Hornets have an unfair advantage of 1, already changing their uniforms for this season, and 2, having a dope color scheme to work with, so they really couldn't lose. But with the return of the pinstripes, they bring it over to their city jerseys, as well as a granite and gold look against their usual teal color. Charlotte basically has done a complete rebrand this all season, and their city jerseys is an excellent addition to it. But with that, what do you guys think of every team's city jerseys? Do you agree with the list? And if not, what jersey do you think should have made the top 10? Let me know in the comments down below. And stay tuned here at Sports Gamers Online for more NBA 2K21 content. So make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. And once you're with us, hit that bell icon at the bottom so you don't miss anything we put out. All right, people, I'm Chris. Thank you all for watching, and be good, y'all.